Ladies and gentlemen, today, I want to talk about a powerful transformation, unlocking the queen mindset and letting men chase you. One of the most transformative steps you can take on your journey to unlocking the queen mindset is cultivating genuine self-confidence. Confidence isn't about arrogance or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about deep-rooted belief in your worth and embracing who you truly are. When you walk into a room with this kind of confidence, you radiate an energy that naturally attracts others, especially men who are looking for a woman who knows her value. Confidence is magnetic because it signals security, self-awareness, and authenticity, all qualities that make you irresistible. A common mistake many women make is seeking validation outside themselves, constantly looking for approval from friends, family, or even strangers to feel worthy. But true empowerment begins when you realize that your validation must come from within. When you understand that your worth isn't determined by external factors such as your appearance, job title, or social status, you start to own your space in the world. This internal shift is what creates a powerful aura that draws people toward you because they sense you're someone who is comfortable in her own skin. Building this kind of confidence requires intentional effort. It starts with self-awareness, knowing your strengths, acknowledging your flaws, and accepting yourself fully. When you stop criticizing your imperfections and instead celebrate your uniqueness, you send a message to yourself and others that you are complete and enough just as you are. Confidence also comes from setting boundaries and respecting yourself enough to walk away from situations or people that diminish your self-worth. This clarity of boundaries demonstrates self-respect and sends a clear message to men. You are not desperate, you are not settling, and you know your value. Practicing self-care and investing in your passions further reinforces your confidence. When you prioritize your happiness, pursue your interests, and dedicate time to your growth, you reinforce the belief that your life is fulfilling regardless of others' opinions. This independence is attractive because it shows that you're not waiting around for someone to complete you. Instead, you're already complete and simply open to sharing your life with someone who appreciates it. It's also essential to reframe your mindset around failure and rejection. Instead of seeing rejection as a reflection of your worth, view it as a stepping stone toward growth. Every experience, whether positive or negative, is an opportunity to learn more about yourself and to refine your understanding of what you truly want. When you approach life with this resilient attitude, your confidence becomes unshakable. Men pick up on that strength and are naturally drawn to women who exude this quiet assurance. Empowerment through self-confidence is about owning your story, embracing your imperfections, and standing tall in your truth. When you believe in yourself wholeheartedly, others are compelled to believe in you as well. Confidence isn't just a trait, it's a way of life that, once cultivated, becomes your most attractive feature. It's the foundation that allows you to unlock the queen mindset and let men chase you, not out of desperation or neediness, but because they recognize the regal energy of a woman who knows her worth and lives her truth. One of the most empowering realizations you can have on your journey to unlocking the queen mindset is understanding the importance of self-discovery. Knowing yourself deeply is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing process of peeling back layers and uncovering what truly makes you feel alive, fulfilled, and aligned with your authentic self. When you invest time in understanding your core values, passions, and boundaries, you create a foundation of confidence and clarity that naturally attracts the right kind of attention. Without this self-awareness, you might find yourself chasing after the wrong people or settling for less than you deserve simply because you haven't taken the time to understand what genuinely resonates with you. Self-discovery begins with asking yourself honest questions. What do I value most in life? What are my non-negotiables? What makes me feel truly happy and alive? When you identify your core values, you start living in alignment with them, which creates a magnetic energy that draws like-minded individuals toward you. Men are intuitive. They pick up on whether a woman is living her truth or merely pretending to be someone she's not. When you know what you stand for, you radiate authenticity and purpose, which is incredibly attractive. Vital aspect of self-discovery is understanding your passions and interests. When you pursue activities that truly excite you, you cultivate a sense of joy and fulfillment that radiates outward. This confidence in your own happiness makes you less reliant on external validation and more self-sufficient in your emotional landscape. When you're engaged in pursuits that light you up, you naturally become more interesting and intriguing to others because you're living your purpose rather than conforming to societal expectations or trying to impress others. Boundaries are equally essential in the process of self-discovery. Knowing what you will and won't tolerate in relationships, friendships, and even in your daily life helps you maintain your integrity and self-respect. When you set clear boundaries, you communicate to others that you value yourself and your well-being, and this signals to men that you are a woman who is not desperate or easily manipulated. Boundaries are a reflection of self-respect. They are the lines you draw because you understand your worth and refuse to settle for less. Self-discovery also involves reflection, taking time to pause and analyze your experiences, your desires, and your dreams. Journaling, meditation, or simply quiet time alone can help you connect with your inner voice. The more you understand your emotional triggers, your motivations, and your fears, the more empowered you become to make choices that align with your true self. When you're in touch with who you are at your core, you project a sense of stability and authenticity that makes men feel confident in pursuing you. As you deepen your understanding of yourself, you begin to define what a healthy, fulfilling relationship looks like for you. You no longer accept crumbs or settle for situations that don't serve your growth. Instead, you hold out for someone who appreciates your uniqueness, your passions, and your boundaries. Self-discovery is a continuous journey that fuels your confidence, your independence, and your overall sense of fulfillment. It's the process that transforms you from someone passively seeking love into a woman who attracts love effortlessly because she knows exactly what she wants and who she is. When you truly understand yourself, you become irresistible, not because you're trying to be, but because your authenticity shines through in everything you do. One of the most powerful steps you can take in your journey to the queen mindset is embracing your authentic self. Authenticity is magnetic because it's the true expression of who you are, without masks, pretenses, or trying to fit into someone else's mold. When you walk through life genuinely aligned with your true self, you radiate a confidence that is impossible to fake. Men are incredibly perceptive. They can tell when someone is being real versus when they're putting on a facade. Authenticity creates a sense of trust and safety, which is essential in building meaningful connections. Many women feel the pressure to present themselves in a certain way because they believe that's what will attract a man's interest. But the truth is, trying to be someone you're not is exhausting, and it ultimately repels the right kind of people. When you embrace your quirks, your passions, and even your vulnerabilities, you become more relatable and approachable. Men are drawn to women who are comfortable in their own skin, not those who are constantly seeking approval or validation. Authenticity isn't about revealing every detail of your life immediately, it's about being honest with yourself and showing up in a way that reflects your true nature. Living authentically also means being honest about your desires and boundaries. When you hide parts of yourself or pretend to be someone you're not, you send mixed signals that can create confusion or even attract the wrong people. On the other hand, when you are clear about what you want and express it genuinely, you attract someone who aligns with your vision of happiness. Authenticity invites others to do the same, fostering deeper and more genuine connections. It's about trusting that your real self is enough and that the right person will appreciate and love you for who you truly are. Embracing authenticity also involves accepting your imperfections. No one is perfect, and trying to hide your flaws only creates a barrier to real intimacy. When you own your imperfections, whether they're quirks, insecurities, or past mistakes, you demonstrate vulnerability, which is a sign of strength. Men respect women who are unafraid to show their true selves because it signals that they're confident and secure. This doesn't mean broadcasting every insecurity to the world, but rather being honest with yourself and allowing others to see your genuine self. When you do this, you foster a sense of openness that invites authentic love and connection. Living authentically requires courage. It's often easier to put on a mask or conform to societal expectations, but that kind of false image is superficial and unsustainable. True confidence comes from within, and it's rooted in self-acceptance. The more you embrace your unique qualities, your passions, your style, your opinions, the more magnetic you become. Men are naturally attracted to women who are unapologetically themselves because that kind of confidence is rare and incredibly appealing. When you stop trying to fit into someone else's idea of what you should be and instead embrace who you are, you unlock a level of self-love and empowerment that naturally draws others in. Authenticity is the essence of real beauty, and it's the foundation upon which genuine, lasting relationships are built. Building inner confidence is the foundation of attracting the love and respect you deserve. Confidence isn't about arrogance or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about genuinely trusting in your own worth and capabilities. When you develop this deep sense of self-assurance, it radiates outward and makes you irresistibly magnetic. Men are naturally attracted to women who believe in themselves because confidence signals that you're secure, emotionally stable, and ready for a healthy, balanced relationship. The good news is, confidence is something you can cultivate from within, and it starts with shifting your mindset. The first step in developing inner confidence is changing how you speak to yourself. Self-talk has a profound impact on how you see yourself and how others perceive you. If you constantly criticize or doubt yourself, you reinforce feelings of inadequacy. Instead, practice affirmations and positive statements that reinforce your worth. Remind yourself of your strengths, your achievements, and your unique qualities. Celebrate even small victories. Every step forward builds a stronger foundation of confidence. When you believe in your value, others are more likely to see it too. Vital component is embracing your imperfections. No one is perfect, and trying to hide your flaws only diminishes your authenticity. When you accept your imperfections with kindness, you foster a sense of self-acceptance that is incredibly attractive. Men are drawn to women who are comfortable in their own skin because it shows resilience and self-love. Confidence isn't about being flawless, it's about owning your flaws and knowing that they don't define your worth. When you stop seeking external validation and instead cultivate internal validation, your confidence becomes unshakable. Developing inner confidence also involves setting boundaries and knowing what you will and won't accept in your life. When you communicate your needs clearly and stand up for yourself, you send a message that you value yourself. This self-respect naturally elevates your confidence because it demonstrates that you're not willing to settle for less than you deserve. Men respect women who hold their ground because it shows they're secure and self-sufficient. Boundaries aren't barriers, they're expressions of your self-love and confidence. Stepping outside your comfort zone regularly helps you grow your confidence muscle. Whether it's trying something new, speaking up in a conversation, or asserting your opinions, each experience builds resilience and trust in your abilities. The more you challenge yourself, the more you realize that you're capable of handling whatever life throws your way. This sense of mastery and growth fuels your confidence and makes you more attractive because it's a reflection of your strength. Finally, remember that confidence isn't a destination, it's a journey. It develops over time through consistent effort and self-awareness. When you focus on your growth, celebrate your progress, and treat yourself with kindness, you create a powerful inner state that naturally attracts positive relationships. Confidence is a beacon that draws others in because it's rooted in authenticity, self-love, and resilience. When you believe in yourself wholeheartedly, you become a woman who not only attracts love but also sustains it because she knows her worth from the inside out. Don't forget to like and subscribe.